Hey guys, this is Jam of JamOnline.ph, and today we're gonna unbox something really exciting, and it's the OPPO A5s. So why is it exciting? Well guys, the OPPO A5s is an affordable smartphone. It is the successor of the OPPO A3s, and yes, we still got a powerful processor inside and also a price tag that is well loved by the people. So this smartphone is priced at $6,990, and inside the smartphone is kind of powerful. Inside we got here the Helio P35 octa-core processor. There's a 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs of internal storage. There's a 13 plus 2 megapixel rear camera, 8 megapixel front camera. There's a 4,230 milliamp hours of battery, and it's powered by Android 8.1 with ColorOS 5.2. Now you know the specifications and the price of the smartphone, so what are we waiting for? So let's unbox and let's take a closer look at the OPPO A5s. Alright guys, so we got here the OPPO A5s, so it's the newest affordable smartphone from OPPO. So time to unbox this smartphone. So there we go, we got here the OPPO A5s. Time to remove the box. So yeah, let's check out what's inside. Of course, we got here the quick guide, the important information guide, and also the jelly case. We also got here the OPPO A5s, and I actually like the feel of this smartphone. We also got here the charger, so it's just a standard charger. There's no VOOC flash charge over here. So we got the 5 volts, 2 amperes, so that's 10 watts charger. Not really a fast charger, but not disappointing though. I mean, it's an affordable smartphone, so that's expected already. And of course, we got here the micro USB cable. And yes, we're still using micro USB because this is an affordable smartphone. So now you know what's inside the box of the OPPO A5s. Time to check out the smartphone itself. So you're looking at the OPPO A5s, but before we talk about the software of the smartphone, let's talk about the construction and build quality of the OPPO A5s. So as you can see here, we got here the OPPO logo at the back. The one that I got comes in black with gold accents, and we got here the fingerprint scanner, the OPPO logo, gold accents on the dual lens camera at the back, and also we got here the LED flash. On the front, we got here a really nice 6.2 inch HD plus water drop display, and then below we got here the micro USB port, the 3.5mm headphone jack. We got here the power button on the other side. We also got here the SIM card tray, the card trays, and also the volume rocker. At the top, there's nothing. There's nothing that you can see at the top of the smartphone. Anyway, it comes with a screen protector, as you can see. So yeah, that's expected on an OPPO smartphone. And we're not sure yet about the performance of the Helio P35, but I'm actually quite curious about it, and I'm not sure how this one will perform. Again, going back on the construction of the smartphone, this one got a really nice look. This one is made up of plastic, and we got a 4,200 milliamp hours of battery. That is pretty big and similar to the OPPO A3s. And one of the things that we love on the OPPO A3s is its big battery life. And then we still got that feature on the OPPO A5s, except that it's still the same 4,230 milliamp hours of battery, but we're not sure yet how this one performs thanks to the new chipset, which is a Helio P35 octa-core processor. So you already know the design of the smartphone. So how about the software? Well, we are running at ColorOS 5.2.1, which is quite disappointing as me. I mean, we got the OPPO F11 Pro, which is running at ColorOS 6. So this one is still running at ColorOS 5.2.1 with Android version 8.1, and of course we got 3 gigs of RAM, octa-core processor, and a 32 gigs of internal storage. The device storage available is 19.9 gigs. Anyway, we got here the software, and yes, we got this similar, I believe this is the same wallpaper being used by the OPPO F9. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this one is the same OS of the OPPO F9. But we got here the OPPO App Store, Play Store, and of course the different applications that you won't probably use, including Theme Store, O-Roaming, Game Space, Web Novel, and we do have some hot games. I think this one is under the OPPO App Store, but I will not use that one as we have in at the Play Store. We also got here the hot applications that I can install, but I believe I can remove these applications if I wanted to. No, so force you need to. Do I need to? Oh, I can't. So it's a kind of bloatware to me. I don't actually like that we have here the hot applications, the hot games, and they're using OPPO App Store, not the Play Store. We also got here the Lazada application, Music Party, Phone Manager that lets you optimize the performance of the smartphone and also the storage space of the smartphone. Anyway, let's talk about the camera of the OPPO A5s. So as you can see here, we got here the UI of the camera of the OPPO A5s. We got here the panorama, video, photo, portrait, and sticker. And you could actually rotate the camera by pressing this one. And yes, we're using the rear camera of the smartphone. And yes, thanks to the depth sensor, we can get better portrait shots on the OPPO A5s. We also got here the HDR on the auto mode. And on the video mode, we can actually time lapse. We could actually do time lapse, and I'm not sure if we could actually change these. Oh yeah, you could actually change it to 1080p, which is the maximum, not 4K or 720. I mean, 1080 is already fine with me. Going back, so this is the photo mode, and I actually took some photos using the OPPO A5s. So this one is a selfie, as you can see. This one is actually a well, actually not that great, but for its price, which is $6,990, I wouldn't complain. We got well, it's not the sharpest one, but it's clear, and yeah, it's better than I expected. I thought that it would have a blur or some, you know, discoloration and overexposure, but this one is actually fine for me for its price. Again, it's $6,990, so my expectations are not that high. So this one is a shot of these three toys over here, and as you can see, we got here well, it's not the most, well, it's actually not the sharpest photo that I've seen, but the colors that they got was fine for me, although it's a little bluish over here at the back of the smartphone. This one is a selfie using the beauty mode, and unfortunately this one is using AI mode, but actually the AI mode of this one is more natural compared to the previous generations, the previous color OS, so it's fine with me. I mean, the beautification, well, I look funny in here because I look really smooth in here, but it well, look at my eyes, it's actually pretty big. So the AI mode of the camera on the selfie of the smartphone was just good, not great, not the best one, but just average for me. So here's another shot, which is shot using well, there's no night mode in this one, so we got a really dim conditions on this one, and we still got some really nice details on this one, though it's not perfect. We could see some artifacts over here. It's not sharp, but the details has been captured by the OPPO A5s, but well, not that sharp compared to the bigger brothers like the F11 Pro or the F9. But again, the camera of the smartphone is just fine for me. Not the best one, not a great one, just average. But for its price, this one is quite okay for me. So there you have it. So that's the OPPO A5s. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, well, now is the time to subscribe. So once again, I am Jam of JamOnline.ph, and thanks for watching our hands-on and unboxing of the OPPO A5s.